So just the first part, your base layer skill. The way that we like to do it here is little or no pressure. We're focusing on just that specific skill or habit. Habit and detail focused. We're unrelenting in that area. Stop the drill if they're not doing the skill correctly or the habit or the detail. If something is missing, don't skip over it. Start back over and hammer it home. We'll talk about this later, but calculated redundancy in that area is huge. Don't be afraid to hammer home a habit or a detail. And more times than not, it might mean that you slow things down every once in a while, but make sure that they're understanding what they're doing. And then maximizing reps. Whichever way you decide to teach this base layer skill, make sure it's fast and it's maximizing reps. You want them to replicate that specific situation as much as possible inside of that drill. So we're going to give you an example of a base layer skill that we would do with our defensemen here. So you're looking in the neutral zone, and we'll use different pieces of the ice for this. This would be a D-only skate. I think you got the goalies down at the far end working with our goalie coach, but we're focusing inside that box here. And this is a D-only drill where they'll be working on different passes that they would execute in the game, whether it be a quick up, whether it be a flat seam pass, whether it be a high and wide cross seam pass. But the thing that they're focusing on throughout this drill is those things that we've been talking about. And there's an unlimited amount of them, but getting your hips north, underhandling the puck, advancing the puck quickly, scanning, all those kinds of things should be played throughout this. So you'll see that throughout this, in the first one here, they're just quick upping these pucks to the far blue line, but we want their hips getting north ASAP. We want them to advance the pucks. And you'll see that everybody's moving throughout this drill. It's the same drill. Now they're just going to be throwing cross seam passes. But everybody's moving. It's maximizing their reps. And if you go 8 minutes or 9 or 10 minutes within this drill, these guys should be getting through at least 20 to 30 reps each of this specific skill. So now they're throwing those through seam passes. Go retrieve a puck. Get your hips around it. Scan, ID it. Underhandle it and zip it over. So this is going all different ways of getting your hips around it, but focusing on that. And then the last part here is just they're going high and wide across to the far blue line. So you're changing who they're working with. They got to change mentally identifying what they're looking for. It's a little pre-subscribed for them, but they don't have any pressure. Their ability to focus on specifically what they're working on is easier for them because there's none of that pressure. And they get to work through that skill at maximum reps in a short amount of time. So then you move to step 2, and you want player awareness. You want them to understand where to use that specific skill that you're working on.